And welcome back. And I do apologise for last night. I forgot my microphone, and it was a bit crackly and windy, and it wasn't so good, so I kind of just filmed it. And I took some really lovely images last night. The light was nice and golden, and shame about there was no cloud, but it was still really nice to be out. It's the following morning now. I drove over to Colmershill, and luckily enough we've got some nice mist kicking around in the valleys, and it really does look really special. It does look deceivingly bright on here. It's not, it's very dark at the minute, and it's still very early. Still got about half hour, 40 minutes until the sun comes up. There's a few photographers up here. I met a guy called Jerry who's actually a subscriber, so thank you Jerry for coming along. I hope you've got some good shots from this trip. And we're up here capturing the sunrise, and it is absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. So conditions are absolutely beautiful. It is really nice. It's still deceivingly bright on that camera, but it's still reasonably dark. We've still got about 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes before sunrise. The colour is kind of fading. It always kind of does. You kind of get a nice, really deep orange, rich glow 45 minutes to half hour before sunrise. And if you've got dynamic range on your camera where you can bring up shadow, it always pays to actually get a shot you know, half hour, 45 minutes before sunrise, because you can get some really beautiful colours pre-sunrise. Whereas now we're about 15 minutes until sunrise, and there's actually some really nice high clouds, so it might catch. It might go pinky purple in a minute when the sun starts to come up. But there's a lot of mist hanging around, and it does look really nice. It's a little bit different than the previous vlogs when I've come to Colmershill. And actually, when I got it in perfect fog, I'll pop that image up on screen for you now actually. It almost looks kind of surreal. The colours are really muted, and the yellows are strange, but that is pretty much out of camera. All I've done is kind of up the clarity a little bit, lifted the shadows, and kind of made the blacks a bit more black, and that morning was absolutely beautiful. But unfortunately I wasn't vlogging that morning. This morning we've not got as much as mist as that, but it's still beautiful nonetheless. But a really nice, beautiful sky. It's nice to be back out, new year, new start, and capturing some new images. So the wait has paid off. We've got a lovely bit of colour. It's probably a bit blown out there, but you can just see really nice, beautiful red skies. And current settings around 2 seconds, f11, ISO 100, Lee polarizer, and a 2-stop grad on sky. And it's nice now that the sun's just about to creep up over the horizon, and we've just got a nice bit of pinky purpley rays bouncing off the high cloud. And still that low hanging mist in the valleys, and it's looking really nice. And it's quite complementing actually with the greens. I'm not a fan of greens. They kind of, they just, you can push them too much and they look, you know, kind of fake if you push it too much. But it looks really nice at the minute. The red sky is bouncing off, and it all complements each other, and it all looks really nice. So yeah, current settings, as I was saying, 2 seconds, f13 actually, not f11, ISO 100, 2-stop grad, and a Lee polarizer. And yeah, a really nice, different image than before. Absolutely beltering sunrise. It's so gorgeous everywhere you look. We have beautiful pink hues, and the sun's still not even come up yet. It is absolutely stunning. I'm just shooting and constantly shooting because the light's forever changing. And once you've got a composition set up, just keep shooting because you'll shoot. It's like when I'm vlogging, I'm running around doing everything. So you've got to set the camera up, you've got to put the drone up, you've got to put this up. So set the composition up, and every 30 seconds press the shutter button. I know a lot of you aren't vloggers, but it's still the same sort of technique. Just keep shooting the same composition if you're happy, because there's nothing worse than getting home and not having that image that you saw because you were doing something else or chatting to someone. Just keep pressing that shutter button, and yeah, hang on, preach what I say. And yeah, just keep shooting that shutter button. As long as your focus is sharp and everything's set up, just keep shooting, because it forever changes. And I have changed the composition slightly from the last one. I've placed Colmershill in the bottom right hand third now, so it's a bit different, it's a bit unusual, because usually you see it in the bottom left hand third of an image. I've actually placed it in the bottom right hand third, and because there was some really lovely purpley glows over here. This big bank of cloud here was just firing off, looking north. And yeah, so I pointed the camera that way, and it's just amazing, really nice. And it's nice because I've bumped into a couple of people. I've got Paul from Colmershill, who's Lace Light Photographer Group, so give that a little search. And we've got Jerry from Portland, and they're both subscribers. So it's nice to bump into people, like-minded people, and enjoy this wonderful morning before anyone gets awake. That's the thing I love about photography the most. I was just talking to my girlfriend in the car on the way over here, is you get to see this before people even think about getting out of bed, and you create a memory. When I look at this photograph later on, or in a year or 2 or 10 years time, I'll know that I've met 2 really nice, genuine photographers, and we were all stood here on this hill in the freezing cold taking photos of Colmershill. That in itself is a story that kind of lasts forever, and that's the good thing about landscape photography. That's what I think anyway. So the sun is up, and sunrise is nearly complete and over, although we've got some really lovely light hitting the sides of Colmershill and the rest of the hills at the minute. And just chilling out now, treat myself to a bit of a coffee. But yeah, I was just saying to Jerry earlier on how I haven't had a really nice sunrise like a really colourful, awesome sunrise in a long time. Might partly because I haven't got out as much. The weather hasn't been that great, to be honest, in the last couple of months, but this morning's been absolutely amazing. And it's really, really nice to meet a genuine group of guys who are also subscribers to the channel and like-minded people. It really, really makes everything I do worthwhile, so thank you guys for that. It really does mean a lot. I'm going to probably start to pack up now, head back towards the car, and probably get one more shot down there on the way back to the car. But what a morning, absolutely blistering, absolutely amazing. Beat staying in bed. That mist is burning off now, isn't it? And we are all packed up and I'm just heading back to the car. What an absolutely stunning morning, and it's made it all better by meeting some lovely people, lovely photographers, and building new friendships for the future. And it's all about that. That's what it's all about. You're all friends, you're all doing the same thing because you've all got the same drive and the same passion, and that's what it's all about for photography, for me anyway. I love that. It just makes it all worthwhile. So an absolutely amazing sunrise at Colmershill. Got some lovely, lovely images, and yeah, it has been fantastic. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do consider clicking that subscribe button below. Give us a like, write us a comment, tell us what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
I'll give you a bit of a shout out if you're on there.
Alright, cheers.
Maybe not,
Alright,
not
mate.
this weekend. Nice to
No,
meet you.
subscribe to your channel.
Yeah. Really, it's great.
Yeah.
I love that. It's so good.
Well, there you go.
It's so nice.
I was doing the homework last night.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, just because you've been up here before, haven't you?
Yeah, a couple of times, and I haven't had.